Yo, this is Conan. You're listening to World of Wrestling Podcast with Tax and Rich. Boom.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the World of Wrestling Podcast. My name is Rich, and as always, I'm joined by my good buddy Tax Williams.
Burrito!
Brutal!
I'm so
We're
happy.
back. We've taken a little break because we've got a lot going on in our lives, but we are back to do our yearly tradition of AAA's Triplemania XXIX.
Imagine the listeners who are tuned to go, oh, fucking hell, another Raw. What a delight this is going to be for you.
Yeah, fucking A. So we're in the middle of our Daniel Bryan Enter the Dragon, brief fucks whoever, storyline of pods, but we can't miss AAA, dude. The moment you mentioned this to me, I was like, oh, fuck yeah, what a nice break from Raw this will be.
And also, it's Triplemania XXIX -1. So it's fine.
Yeah, we're almost there. How many actual Triplemanias is this now?
This is the 35th installment of Triplemania, Triplemania XXIX.
I love it so much. Every year that pops me more and more that there's 36 or 37 of them, whatever, but only 29. You're like, yeah, great. AAA, it's fucking amazing.
I mean, in fairness, isn't that the same for Wrestle Kingdom, though?
I don't know. Is it?
I don't know. I'm not a massive New Japan follower.
I suspect it isn't, to be honest.
You can tell that we're not overly well prepared for this, and also you might possibly tell that I'm a little bit under the weather, but because of life events, I'm not missing talking about AAA because, we don't want to miss while the iron is hot, but I will want to tell you a fun story following the following this watching Triplemania. Strap in, everyone.
do.
It's time for me to embarrass myself in the world of professional wrestling. So, again, as I've told you some stories via text message for the podcast, I didn't want to ruin this by messaging you. So, after watching Triplemania, and obviously we didn't record a podcast for a few weeks, I started sort of following some more of it online, YouTube bits, but obviously it's quite difficult to find full shows because it seems for something that's copyrighted, where copyright doesn't exist in Mexico, they're pretty guarded about it at the moment, like having it broadcast outside of the walls of Mexico. So, yeah, cheers Trump for those walls, by the way.
I'd say Trump, yeah.
I was having a brief discussion with Coach Wicked about wrestling and our current level of enjoyment of it. We had SummerSlam, we had Punk's return, Rampage was very nice.
It's been fun.
And I said, I think I might send a message to my good friend on Twitter, K-Dog, who books AAA, to say,
Oh, yeah.
hey, Conan, thanks for sending me your classic cat gifts like you seem to normally respond to all my messages with.
Nice sell, mate.
Yep. And I thought, wouldn't it be good if I could do English commentary for AAA and just so they could upload it on a YouTube channel somewhere? So I messaged Conan and said, basically, paraphrasing, but really love doing, watching Triplemania, really like following the products for the last few years. I'd love to be able to have a try to do English commentary for it. I know you had sort of Dave Bradshaw and Alex Shane do it when you had commentary in the UK previously. I'm not looking to charge. I wanna have a crack at it. If this is something we can arrange, let me know and we'll go further. But or even just let me commentate one match, and if you like it, great, and if not, a couple of days have passed. I had not received a response from Conan.
No cat gifts.
No cat gifts this time, no.
Unusual.
Only 2 days ago, Rich, I logged into Twitter, and there was a little number 1 in the envelope section. I had a direct message. I saw who the message was from. It was from my good friend, Conan, who's recorded forward for the podcast, who follows me on Twitter like I follow him. I was thinking, my heart started racing.
Does it, a cunt? This is not about me. Carry on. Sorry.
My heart started racing. Tap, 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 tap. I thought, oh my goodness, this is going to be it. He's going to send me footage. I'm going to get to go to AAA, or he's going to shit on my dreams and tell me we don't need English commentary from AAA, but thank you for the interest. The message read, hey man, have you listened to my podcast? Completely no-sold my fucking message.
Oh, amazing.
So, being a good corporate boy, I wondered, maybe he's... Because I'm under the weather, I thought, late one night not sleeping, and I was like, maybe he says, hey man, have you listened to the podcast? As in, he's trying to get me to listen to the podcast, like he did when he did the Ford for this show. Maybe he's going to mention it on his podcast. So I listened to his podcast thinking, obviously slightly lemsipped out of my eyeballs. I was thinking, oh my God, he's going to announce it. It's like, he's going to announce Tax Williams is going to do English commentary for AAA. You know what? No fucking mention of it.
Okay, nice.
So I've left that for now. So I thought again, when I messaged Conan, I thought, I'm on a run. I'm on a roll here. We've had some people record forwards to the pod before. Unfortunately, we can't use some of those now based on things that came out last year. But I thought, you know who I really like?
Yeah. One of them, yeah, at least.
I was like,
sorry, I forgot about that.
I was like, Danhausen. I like Danhausen. He seems to be, very nice, very evil.
Very evil.
I thought I'd send him a nice message because he has an email address for bookings. And I thought, I've got a bit of spare fundage this week after selling some Warhammer. Maybe I could commission Danhausen to record a forward for the podcast. And Danhausen responded, have you seen my podcast? He didn't. He has not responded. So in this world of professional wrestling, Danhausen has not responded to me, and Conan has asked me to listen to his podcast rather than allow me to do English commentary for AAA. So I'll keep plugging along, but my dreams of doing English commentary for AAA are still about as likely as WWE are to draw 2 million on Raw.
Well, in terms of the commentary, not WWE stuff, you don't know if you don't ask. It's always worth a shot. I'm very much in that camp. I ended up doing the job I'm doing now because I got very drunk and wrote a silly email. That's how, you'd never get if you don't ask. I really do believe in that. So good on you for doing it. It's blatantly some Mexican 15-year-old has been employed by Conan to respond to Twitter messages, no matter what it says. Just if you listen to the podcast.
So just so you know
Definitely.
now, listeners, if you ever message us on Twitter at World of Rest Pod, if you send us a DM, I promise you the first thing I'm going to message back is, have you listened to the podcast?
El audible le pod.
Yeah. But the good thing is, though,
thing,
because it's nice what Lucha Libre AAA inspires me to do. I thought, imagine if one day I go to Arena Mexico, which is where we were on the 14th of August, 2021.
No. We were in the Mexico City Arena, I think you'll find. It's not the Mexico Arena, it's different.
Oh, hang on a minute. My notes are already fucked.
It's all good.
I could tell you why they're fucked. So, Rich, I may have got today's date right, but I have copied my notes over from when we did the podcast for Triplemania 27.
Oh, delightful.
So, while you fill us in on exactly where we are, I'm going to get my correct notes up.
That's fine. So, it's the 14th of August, 2021.
Nailed it.
The fourth... the fourth year in a row we've covered Triplemania. 29 to clarify, not 27. So
that Kenny Omega Laredo Kid main event's going to look pretty good now.
Doesn't ring quite as I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. As important as this year's main event, you know what I mean? But
no.
Main events, plural.
We've got fans back, though. After last year,
exactly.
where we didn't have fans, and Hugo Savinovich getting a guitar to the head, which has never been explained.
And blading, yeah, never put that over. just like, fuck it, I want to blade. It's fun. You've got no fans. I'll be the fans.
Good lad.
So I watched this live on Twitch. But I think you know the story behind this whole live broadcast situation, right?
Yeah, well, so I didn't watch this live on Twitch. I found the whole show for free on YouTube the day after. And I said to my wife, I said, look, showing how cool I am, I was like, I'm going to go and set up in my daughter's playroom and I'm just going to order myself loads of sweets. I'm just going to watch 4 hours of Triplemania because they're going to take it down. So I have to watch it tonight. And I did, and it was fucking blissful. But yeah, so Twitch. So when leading up to this show, we had trouble trying to find where the hell we could watch it because in previous years it's been shown live on Facebook and they've had global access to this. And then for some reason, they've stopped that.
Yeah, it's very weird in that they broadcast it on Twitch before. It's 1 year I watched it live on Twitch via the official AAA stuff. I've had to find it via nefarious means in the past. And you've watched it live on Facebook, or was that just a replay on Facebook?
No, I watched it live on Facebook.
Okay, live, cool. So this year, at the very last second, it seemed that AAA got no sort of streaming outside of Mexico or even broadcast out of Mexico, like at all. And the only reason I know about any of this was from a guy on Twitter called LuchaBlog, literally just at LuchaBlog on Twitter. Go give him a follow, because he started posting during the day. Oh yeah, I'm gonna stream AAA Triplemania this evening for the world because they're not. It's like, what? And so twitch.tv/the Cubs fan 21, who is LuchaBlog on Twitch, literally broadcast this for the peak was around 12,000 people on Twitch watching this fucking show essentially for free entirely. And I'm just like, copyright doesn't exist in Mexican Twitch. It was fucking insane. I literally, like, we were messaging each other during the day going, mate, is this even going to be on live tonight? Are we going to be able to watch this? We might have to download it the next day, but it's nothing quite like watching a show live, you know? And then I think you messaged me going, I think this guy on Twitch might be streaming it. And I was like, yeah, I saw that as well. I wonder whether he actually is. And give him his due, man. It was a bit choppy and a bit low res at first. Like, I had to drop the feed to about 480 to make it consistent. But this dude had like subs, donations, like follows just flying in all night for broadcasting this show. And I can never understand why AAA didn't just do exactly this. Why not just broadcast it on Twitch, set up the subs, set up the donations, the amount of fucking money they would make. I think I worked out this guy probably made about 20, 30 grand in this one night with this amount of people watching the stream and doing donos and stuff.
Just think though, AAA don't need the money based on the lucrative sponsorship deals they have advertised throughout the show.
That's the big thing for me, is like the amount of money they could have made just from broadcasting this for free on Twitch. They could have set up just one more feed off of the initial editing software to a laptop that could have broadcasted to Twitch. You know what I mean? Like, it's the easiest thing in the world to set up. And they're like, nah, we don't need that extra money. Fuck off, world.
But more importantly, have you listened to Conan's podcast?
Yeah, exactly. It's very, very silly. So how did you watch this in the end?
So the whole show was uploaded onto YouTube the next
YouTube.
morning.
Okay.
Not on AAA. Oh no! Like, this is why I watched it, because I thought this is going to be struck pretty sharpish, and then I needed to watch the main on Monday morning, which I did at work on my phone, and then by lunchtime, all of the links had gone.
Right. Fair enough. With the whole Kenny Andrade thing and the AEW build and all that sort of stuff, it seems very odd that they're not trying to capitalize on this market whatsoever.
But all of the post Triplemania interviews they keep releasing now. It's like they're setting up Kenny's next 4 feuds just in these same promos where he's sweating after his match with Andrade. It's incredible.
It's a very strange way of doing business, but I mean, wouldn't be AAA if it wasn't, right?
Exactly. I was disappointed again that we didn't have the procession of flags and ashes.
Well,
not on my feed anyway.
So, get the video package to start the show. The first people on screen are Los Cinco Circus and our boy Murder Clown, front and center. Love it.
As he should be. Topic our hero.
Right. But basically, it's a pretty awful video package, if I'm totally honest. It's people in groups posing, intercut with some kind of embers and some random bits of stock footage of lucha stuff. We cut into the Mexico City arena in, let me try and pronounce this, Azcapotzalco, Mexico, wherever that is. Apparently it's in Mexico City somewhere.
Everyone loves the Acclaimed. Wait, what?
Yeah, I can't say that word.
Well,
basically,
in
cut
fairness,
to and go on.
I was going to say, in fairness, like switching over to a much smaller arena made so much sense that because of the number of fans they could have in attendance, you don't want to have an Arena Mexico with.
I'm not sure this is much smaller. I think it's just designed differently. I think this is meant to be like kind of like a bullfighting type arena, and it had lots and lots of balconies and not a great deal of floor seating.
Well, let me tell you,
look a bit smaller than it actually is.
This stadium was opened on the 25th of February 2012 and cost $300 million to build. Has a capacity of 22,300 spectators.
There we go.
It's close to a train station and the Tech Millionaire
Wikipedia.
University. Yeah, exactly. Literally word for word.
Do you know how much Mexico Arena?
No, but I will find out for you very, very quickly.
Yeah, I can't bother to type. My keyboard's loud, so I don't want to put that on the pod.
Oh, God, no. And also, you don't want to run the risk of waking up your child. So,
Sure.
Arena Mexico,
It's a bit of capacity.
it should do.
I
don't want to look at bloody triple. No. Hang on a minute.
Have you got car insurance?
Hang on a minute. I've gone too early. Oh my God.
You've gone too early. This sounds like me trying to direct Luke and Ollie how to use their software.
Arena Mexico has a capacity of 16,500. So they went for a bigger stadium.
Slightly bigger with less fans. Great, isn't it?
Yeah.
AAA.
I assume Arena Mexico was probably booked for like CMLL just to fuck them off.
I think it's so old and rickety now that the option to use this other stadium, which is in the same city but just down the road. I think it's like how, the New York Red Bulls technically play in New Jersey or whatever it is. I think it's like that. I think it's like built outside the city, maybe. I don't know.
Well, you need a big stadium for all those superheroes who wrestle in AAA with the Marvel agreement.
We've got to fit Psycho Clown's ego in the building, mate.
I can't wait for him to job out to Kenny Omega. That will never happen.
Yeah. Sure. Imagine if they make that match. Or it will actually be really tense because you'll have no fucking idea who's going to win. Because there's no way in hell Tony Khan's going to be like, yeah, just beat Kenny Omega clean, no worries. Psycho Clown ain't fucking losing. So,
well,
really great.
You know what happened. So El Hijo de Tyrannats, or however I pronounce the referee's name, will basically just dick about whatever main event and do a screwy finish.
Yeah, exactly. A million run-ins, it'd be great. So we cut to an uplit Hugo Savinovich and Jose, I can never remember, Manuel Guillen, who welcome us to the show. They talk very loudly and very fast, and I think they might be broadcasting into the arena.
They are broadcasting into the arena, and they're already more palatable than JBL and Cole.
Yeah, 100%. They do get a little annoying as the show goes on. Like, I can handle like a couple of hours of them. 3+ hours of brutal. It's like, okay, man. Okay, think of a different word to say for the next 5 minutes. Okay. Just me? Or like, I know you're a big fan, but they talk very fast and very loudly.
I made Leanne come in and watch like the final parts of Andrade versus Kenny.
That's what it's like. Someone's trying to talk and someone else go brutal, Torito, just endlessly.
And then she was like, Michael Nee's favorite wrestler came in, Torito. Actually, so my wife was in there. We came in and sat down. She's like, "Why is that man dressed as a bull?" And I just looked at her, stone face, and went, "Why aren't you dressed as a bull?" She probably went to bed.
Hugo has a bright teal and black suit on. Oh. Jose has a black and purple velvet number on. I'm like, oh, I love AAA so much.
But suits you, sir. Suits you.
Especial tax. Especial a fiesta.
Oh, I do love a special fiesta made by Ford.
AAA is so good. So Lady AAA is here with the ashes of her now dead, I want to say, husband, uncle, father,
brother.
remember?
Her brother, dad.
Is it? Oh, fuck's sake, who cares? I mean, it's sad. It's that, blah, blah. So the dead guy used to own AAA. She now owns AAA, blah, 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 blah. First up.
With a fucking Dixie Carter booking. This is what happens when a woman runs a wrestling company.
The bits where, like, occasionally wrestlers go to her at ringside, she turns her back and covers her ears like, oh, these bloody Mexican luchas always... don't mean Mexican. These bloody luchas always coming to me complaining about their booking. She's amazing.
And she sits there and goes, what's a booking? Is it in football?
So, first up, our first match of the night.
No, it's not the first match. It's the Fiesta Especial.
It's especial Marvel Lucha Libre Edition tax.
We love these at Triplemania, where we've got the lovely bejeweled championship belt, where we've got, last time we watched Triplemania, we were introduced to these Marvel characters and Arachno, and we had Terra Purpura. Oh my goodness. And also, what was it? Where was he gone? Like, America. Oh yeah, it was it. Leyenda Americana. Oh, bloody Leyenda Americana. And Kosmika. Oh, good to see him.
So, it's a 6-person tag team match, and we are starting with a bang. So, the people who you get introduced to are Arachno, Estrella Cosmica, and Leyenda
Americana.
Versus, so that's the face lot. Yeah, they're the face guys. Against Picadara Letal, Terra Pupera, and
Venenoid.
There we go. Right. Do you know who these people are under the gimmicks tax?
I do for most of them. So, Arachno.
Go on, try and guess if you don't know.
Arachno, who is Spider-Man.
That's the easy one.
El Hijo
we'll
de
get to him in a minute.
El Hijo de Vikingo.
Yeah.
Kosmika is Lady Maravilla.
Yes, good. That's a tricky one. Yeah, well done.
Leyenda Americana. I believe Octagon Jr.?
It is Octagon, yeah.
Now, Picadura Letal. I got a bit confused by this because I thought the form was Sexy Star, but I thought Sexy Star was banned from AAA, so I'm not overly sure on that one. We'll come back to that.
Controversial. It is apparently Sexy Star. Yeah. I think
really?
This is her return to the company after, legit breaking the arm of a person I can't remember the name of.
Yeah, but she dicked about at AAA, didn't she, with the armbar?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Venenoid was, I think, Taurus. And obviously,
who's later in the show?
Purple Terror, otherwise known as my bruised penis, Brian Cage.
I'd say the purple-headed terror of this evening. Brian Cage.
The one-eyed trouser snake, Brian Cage.
So, as these people are making their entrances, and we'll get to the really, really good one in a minute, okay?
Okay.
But there's immediately evident to me as I'm watching this live a giant issue with the staging tax. The giant AAA logo directly in front of where people are entering from.
It did cause some navigation issues.
Jesus Christ, mate. Like, every time someone comes out of this show, they make their big entrance coming out the entranceway, and then camera's like, oh shit, there's a giant A in my way. I've got to move to the side to try and get them in the frame. It's so fucking stupid. You can't see them making the entrances, tax.
Still better staging than new NXT, right? Am I right?
The asymmetrical fucking rainbow logo. Oh, it's just not for me. I love AAA. It's so stupid. Who put this logo together right in the middle of the stage and was like, yeah, perfect.
Mrs. AAA. They were like, oh, Mrs. AAA, we've got a problem. Shut up! Put up my logo of my late husband.
We also have a return of the steps tax.
Oh, those dangerous, sweaty-looking steps. COVID-secure steps.
My hopes were high. My hopes were very high to see someone stack it, and I'm gutted to say that no one did.
No, it was sad. But then again, there's no Jeff Jarrett throwing nachos and being completely intoxicated on this show, so...
True. One day, we'll get the big Aztec temple steps back, and someone will stack it, and I'll be the happiest man in existence, because there's only 2 or 3 steps either side, but they're also on that. You know the was it Vengeance when WWE had the big V stage with the hole in the middle?
Oh, well,
We even had that set up for this. I'm like, come on, someone fall in it. It would be great.
because they almost had that as Invasion when Jeff Hardy almost fell in
was
the
that what
gap.
it
Or was it
was?
Trish and Lita almost fell in the V? Because they, for the first time in WWE, they had heel and face ramps, didn't they? Because they had the WCW and ECW lot coming out of one, coming out of the other. It's
Oh, I
funny you
don't
mentioned
remember,
the
but
Aztec
It was a
steps.
big V in the stage anyway. Yeah.
The Aztec steps, and this is completely sort of off course, but it is Lucha Libre related. I don't know how closely you follow MLW.
Oh, like not at all.
So they've been teasing something called Azteca Underground,
Mm.
which seems to be very much like Dario Cueto, who was the chap from Lucha Underground who had the temple. He's arrived back in MLW as like one of the main heel characters. And I think there's going to be like an MLW version of Lucha Underground called Azteca Underground. And if it is,
Sounds fun.
I'm fully invested in that because I loved Lucha Underground.
Yeah, we'll add it to the list, mate. I have to give it a shot, maybe.
Awesome.
So, is there a crowd? There is a crowd. It's about 25% capacity, apparently.
They have not mic'd this crowd, have they? They've mic'd the ring in error.
See, here's the thing. I think they have mic'd the crowd.
These fans have not been able to come to see AAA for 18 months. They definitely were up for it. It's Mike problem. Yeah, when we've seen 16,000 people in Arena Mexico jumping up and down out of their seats, never. I can guarantee you that these 4,500 fans were up for it.
Well, they were treated to maybe one of the greatest entrances I have ever seen in my fucking life, Tax.
Did you know
When
they
I say-
purchased this equipment from WWE to do this entrance? By the way, from HBK.
Wait, actually? Or
Oh no, that was just sarcasm.
okay. I was like, you sounded very serious. That's why I was like, okay, so they all make their entrances. They're all shitty Marvel fucking rip-offs. It's like they went to a party shop and were like, what Marvel stuff have you got? And then they kind of put on hoodies and painting shit on their chest and stuff. It's really awful.
I like the
But
fact that Arachno
brilliant.
has still gone with the whole. Just going to rest in this hoodie.
Yeah, just press on the Spider-Man hoodie. You know, why not? We fade up to the rafters. We transition slowly
It's Sting.
with a fade
It's Sting.
to the Mexico City Arena. And there's not Spider-Man. And he's on a fucking zip wire. And immediately I'm like, no more zip wires in wrestling, please.
Wait,
I don't need this.
but Rich, what position was his body in on the zip wire?
Well, before we go too much further, I think we need to emphasize that he is okay. Right? Because I think that's quite important.
Yes, because AAA would have stopped the show had something happened because they're decent human beings.
Well, yeah, fucking A. But me watching this live, my fucking balls were in my throat, mate. I was just like, I don't like it.
Especially when it kept jolting and getting stuck.
Dude, holy fucking shitballs. It's terrifying. So I detest the idea of zip wires for obvious reasons, but he slides down for about 2-3 seconds and it kind of stutters and you're like, whoa. He's upside down, by the way. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. You did say that. Doing the Spider-Man pose.
He must be so fucking sick by the time he gets there. This is like half the show.
It slides a little bit more, stutters again, and stops. The man is hundreds of feet in the air, like what looks like the shittiest harness I've ever fucking seen. He is not strapped into a bodysuit like a vest thing like you're meant to be. He is literally strapped in at the waist and has one hand on the strap that goes to the wire and the other hand out like shooting a spidey web. Thankfully, it slides a couple of meters, stutters again. This time it fully stops. The camera is panning along with him. It goes, oh, where'd he go? It's fucking amazing.
All this time, Aerostars
Oh, God.
back in these rafters going, I'd have fucking jumped off this. What are you doing with a fucking zip wire?
I wish he wasn't wearing the spider mask so we could see his reaction, because my reaction was fucking amazing.
He was actually only hanging upside down so the shit would fall down his back.
Oh my God, dude. It was so scary. I've never seen anything like this. I swear to God he was going to die.
Horrifying. to watch this, I was like, what are they doing? And literally, like, you see Arachno trying to have to like use his body weight to swing it to get it going.
Yeah.
And it's like, mate, you've got one little like lock clip.
It's because it's one of these giant arenas where they have like 6-7 balconies and then quite a small floor arena. The angle he's coming at as well is incredibly high. Like, he's so fucking high up that it's just not working. They've obviously not got enough tension in the zip wire, or he's the wrong angle, or he's not heavy enough, or whatever it is that's the problem. I mean, it's probably just the fucking shitty crew that set it up, to be fair. But like, thankfully it does start to slide again. It comes to a standstill again, just like bounces around like a ski lift that's run out of power. And I'm like, he's dead. He's going to fucking die. He's going to fucking die. Another slide, another complete stop. Like, I'm not exaggerating. This is what happened. They changed camera angles a few times to try and play this off like, nah, don't worry about it. It's terrifying. It took, how long do you think it took to zip line from the balcony to the ring? Keep in mind, this is probably what? Couple of 100 feet, actual length of the zip wire.
I'd say maybe 3 minutes in total.
But realistically, like, it should take 10 seconds, right? It's a zip wire.
Yeah, he should go start to finish. But I wonder if Arachno turned around and went in the test, going, lads, that's too fast. Scared the shit out of me. Slow it down. Okay, Arachno.
Maybe.
We'll slow it
It
down.
took 65 seconds of bouncing around on this shitty harness for him to get from one end to the other.
And imagine, so you're upside down for 65 seconds. Imagine doing, like, if you're athletic enough, go and do a headstand against your wall for 65 seconds and see how groggy you feel. Because then, when you finally get to the stage, you've got some other fuckwit trying to unbuckle you, and I'm pretty sure he knees him in the head as he was coming in.
Oh, so good. It's the bit where they get to the bottom and they whip off the brace that's around his waist. It was like one quick pop, and I'm like, you did what? You put him in that and sent him to that fucking top of the arena. It's fucking insane, dude. I never want to see this again. It was fucking hilarious, and I'm happy he's alive. But please, can we just not use zip wires ever again? Like, not like
There's
this.
there's no point in having zip wires in wrestling whatsoever.
Fucking hell, man. Anyway, so Arachno, El Hijo de Arachno? I don't know.
No, he's normal Arachno because he's not son of Spider-Man.
Yeah, sure. He looks like it. Captain America rides in. Who gives a shit? He's got a forklift. It's really weird. The bike is strapped down, but he was riding it a second ago.
Marvel.
So they eventually get in the ring. Arachno has this shitty kind of Spidey logo painted on his chest, and it rubs off in seconds. It's very silly, but Vikingo, Arachno, whatever, is just, he's fucking insane, man.
He's one of the people that Kenny's gone on to say, like, I don't make the decision, but he should be number one contender for this belt. He should be number one contender. I should wrestle him next. You know, these like post AAA videos.
We've been singing his praises for years now.
It's about time he gets squashed by an American or a Canadian.
Brutal burrito. I think he's saying porquito, which I think means near fall, by the way.
Poquito. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. In my lifetime, I've had my fair share of brutal burritos. So it's
We've got
comforting.
you being Rivian then, good stuff. We've got the bright yellow Bardal ring. My eyes, Tax. My fucking eyes.
Well, all I can say is it's a good thing that Bardal are here to sponsor a match later in the show, which is why they've got such a beautiful yellow ring. But I believe this same ring that was used in a show prior to Triplemania, I don't know if you saw the footage of this, where they had their outdoor wrestling to be COVID secure, and it was literally a monsoon.
The Slippy Luchadors is really funny.
I was going to say, if you've never seen AAA, it's botchy. No wonder why I'm not going to get Conan to ask me to do AAA commentary. It's botchy. It's botchy at best, but add in a monsoon in a slippery wrestling ring watching luchas go to the top rope. I mean, the fact that these guys in the rain could still do half the stuff they did, amazing. But today, like in fake arena Mexico, where they only changed the venue so Arachno could do his zipline. Because old arena Mexico would have done this. No, if you put that in that joist, that's going to collapse the whole building, Arachno. Fuck, we've got to move buildings.
That's it. That joist is now made of MDF. I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Yeah. Look, I know it's all right for PWG, yeah, to have everything made out of MDF, but this is ridiculous.
So, big purple-headed Brian Cage. He's delightful, isn't he?
Dick Brian Cage.
Such
Throbbing
a
Wang
dangerous
Brian
cunt,
Cage.
mate. He just takes luchadors and goes, you don't need a head or a neck. There you go.
Brian
Fucking
Cage
funny.
realises that they work stiff in Mexico, so he dials his usual level of stiffness up to 1,000 and beats the shit out of some superheroes.
It's fucking amazing. So, as you might expect, arm drag, flip-de-doo, dangerous spot here, dangerous spot there, bit of a head scissors. What are the rules? Who gives a shit? AAA! We kind of, as the match goes on, there's Jerry Lynn fucking cradle pile driver. It's fucking awesome. So, Brian-headed? Brian-headed? Purple-headed Brian Cage. Brian-headed.
All right, Danhausen. Purple-headed Brian Cage. Purple
Purple-headed
Brian.
Cage, purple. It gives Captain El Gringo the Jerry fucking Lynn. It's beautiful. They stall, and they stall, and they stall. I'm like, did we forget our spots, boys? What's going on? It goes for ages. A camera crew line themselves up in the aisleway, and I'm like, what are they doing? Someone seemingly stacks up a bunch of polystyrene boxes at the entranceway, Tax. Why would they do this?
I mean, to stop people using that entrance because the camera guys have got the other side of the AAA sign. Just don't use that one, lads. Go the other way.
I love this match so much. This is everything I wanted to open the show.
But I was so happy when the polystyrene boxes revealed something
Please go
exciting.
ahead. Go ahead,
Well,
you do it.
All I can say is after what seems like an eternity, longer than Arachno sliding down on a zip wire, something smashed through these polystyrene boxes. And you know what, Rich? It's not Brazilian footballer, it's Marvel legend, the Incredible Hulk. Who is Incredible Hulk, Rich? Who is Incredible Hulk?
Murder Clown Smash!
Big boy smash. It's good. I mean, I hope he got paid twice because he's doing putting
fucking
double
A.
duty tonight. The
What
Incredible
a
Clown.
man. It was so good.
Our boy smashes
Hulk.
through. Murder Hulk and then Purple Schlong face off
Mate.
against each other.
Mate, hang on. The first thing he does is he bounces to the ring. It's fucking amazing. He gives Sexy Star a choke slam, and I'm like, yeah! Fucking great. Picks up the smallest girl in the ring. It's like, fuck you! Such a dick.
And also,
So
at this
good.
stage, I'll be like, hang on, isn't Hulk the face?
Exactly. He doesn't go after fucking purple-headed Brian Cage or whatever, like Thanos. He's like, nah, fuck you, little girl. It's so funny, man. This is the best. This is by far the peak of the show, by the way. This is just so good.
Oh, it's,
Am I
and
gonna
also,
call
like,
this ending? Go on,
can I
you do
also
it.
just say, like, the Hulk presentation
Oh.
was like high school drama school level. What can we do to get him to look like Hulk? I've got an idea. Have you seen this
Green
green
mask.
jumper?
Green jumper, green mask, tear it up a bit, be all right.
What can we get him to smash through? Oh, we've got the leftover boxes because we haven't actually bothered having a merch stand here today. I saw complaints online.
It's fucking beautiful.
Well, actually, no.
man.
Did you? It's funny I mentioned merch. Marvel were the only merch sellers at Triplemania. No AAA merch was sold. Just
Really?
Marvel. Yeah.
Wow, okay. So, Murder Hulk and giant purple-headed Brian Cage stand off in the middle of the ring. Well, kind of. It's kind of in the side of the ring, if I'm honest, but close enough. They stand off. And they stand off. And they stand off. This is our second stalling spot of the night. Takes a while, doesn't it? So we cut to picture-in-picture to watch the lads do some top rope spinny shit. And I'm like, what? What's going on? And then a 9 million degree spin by Spidey Kingo gets a 1-2-3 and the Technicos win. As Murder Hulk and purple-headed Brian Cage just standing around looking at each other for 5 minutes. And that is the greatest match I've ever seen in my fucking life.
But don't worry, Rich. There's more, isn't there?
Of course there is.
Of course there's.
Do you wanna go
AAA.
through it?
I mean, I'm not. Would you believe it? I'm not really a movie goer, or comic book reader. So I did some research in who would have appeared. So Incredible Hulk, that's quite obvious, and Venom, he's like evil Spider-Man. So I get that. Captain America, well, we've all got to spaff all over ourselves because we're the saviors of the world. But post-match,
Captain Gringo, I think you'll find, but okay.
Post-match, a promo on the screen by someone who looked a little bit like someone who's recently got a movie. Loki? Was this supposed to be Loki? The chap
series, but yes, it's Dad Bod Loki, as I put.
or some lad who doesn't like the bloke with a hammer. And
or capes that fit.
Yeah. And basically, he came on the screen, did a promo, and everyone looked lost. As did I.
Technicos just kind of go, good stuff, and then just start celebrating again. I'm like, I love this show. This fucking company are amazing.
Technicos at this stage are like, brilliant. We're coming back next Triplemania then if we've got an ongoing storyline with Marvel.
Can we go over what Murder Clown's role was here? So he's not in the match, smashes through the boxes, jogs to the ring, chokeslammed Sexy Star, and stared at Brian Cage.
Oh,
and
no,
this was his involvement.
Did they not have some exchange? Did they not? Again, I know it's been a while since I've watched this, but did they not have strikes? Did they not have a little bit of a strike in the middle, and then they stopped to watch the flippity shit?
Brian Cage, the big Thanos monster, just backed off out the ring and left.
All I'll say, great booking decision, because you've got one of your top stars in a trios match later. Don't get Brian Cage to injure Hulk before his trios match later tonight. Great booking. Don't let them touch each other. Save it for the pay-per-view.
Yeah, sure, man. I get it. So, I'm convinced that Marvel have no idea this is going on.
No chance, because they'd be called Spider-Man.
But it's literally, there's Marvel logos everywhere, and the match is called the Marvel Especial or whatever. Like, does copyright really not exist this much? But didn't you say they were selling merch in the show?
They were. And in fairness, back in October 2020, that is when they announced this collaboration, this deal. So I will quote from the Metro, if I can get the right tab to come up on my screen. Marvel and AAA get together to expand the sport and cultural experience of Mexican wrestling. As part of the actions that will be taken for this collaboration, a new group of wrestlers inspired by Marvel's most iconic superheroes and villains will be introduced, and a series of family events that will gather the perfect combination of sports, culture, and entertainment that distinguishes wrestling in Mexico will be developed. And then here's what Marvel had to say about it. The collaboration with AAA represents an opportunity to participate in an iconic part of Mexican culture, such as wrestling, and offering attractive content and experiences for the whole family that can be further celebrated with spectacular consumer products inspired by this discipline, which is valuable for fans and customers. Head of licensing at the Walt Disney Company in Mexico.
Amazing. It's just so beautiful. I love it. I love it so much. So we get a bunch of here's some stuff that's happening tonight, video montages. It's not great. We cut back to the arena. Fire, smoke, sparkles, big screens, and spinning lights.
The Shield. Wrong podcast.
There's a little stand thing in the middle of the stage that has a cup on it, and I'm like, okay, cool. What's going on here? Now here comes not Sin Cara with a shoot baby tax.
Yet simbering it all the way to the ring.
Oh my giddy god. This is a newborn child that he is flopping around in the hood and everything. I'm happy they've got a mask on this kid, because this kid is screaming bloody murder, right?
Now, as parents, and I never had a younger sibling, so obviously, when we are handed our child for the first time, we were always told all the classes and all the books, support the baby's head.
Support the fucking head, douchebag! Don't flop it around like a little rag doll.
Holding
terrified.
Your mini above your head like you're fucking in the Lion King. And then, more importantly, do this. Oh, fuck, how am I going to climb the ropes of this kid? Just squish it into me and squish it against a turnbuckle while I get some purchase on the middle on Brett's rope.
It's awful, dude.
It's almost like he knew this was the end because he was getting his name back. So he's like, yep, I'm going to get the fan vote here.
Yeah, because he does eventually. Is this actual Mystico? Because I'm no fucking. I've lost
This
track of which
is
one's
original
which one
Mystico. This original
Right.
Mystico, who's now been given his name back in Mexico because replacement Mystico, who got the Mystico name, has left. So now original Mystico, original Sin Cara is back as original Mystico in CMLL.
Yeah, who isn't the same Sin Cara who uses the name Sin Cara at the moment because that's the second Sin Cara,
Hunico
Cara, right?
Hunico Cara.
And there's two other guys that were on this roster that I think have now left to go to maybe CMLL or a different roster, which were also Mystico, and Mystico Cito, I think it was, or Steven Setico or something like that, who are also kind of like Mystico, but not really Mystico, even though they all wear the same mask.
Mystico Light. Also, very quickly before we get into this,
AAA.
you mentioned the little promo video.
Yes.
You mentioned the little promo video prior to this. I mean, I obviously expect it now from AAA. False fucking advertising. In this video package, there was a clearly defined clip of Big Mummy, and she was not on the show.
Yeah, no Big Mummy.
But
Shame, innit?
good news, dear friends. Obviously, you want to go out and follow us at World of Rest Pod. But did you know, Rich, Big Mummy has a Twitter account?
Awesome. Does she have an OnlyFans?
Well, she was going to quit when they refused to put erotic content on there.
Exotic content.
I was getting ready for the exoticos.
I love it. Yes.
I love some exotic content. But yeah, but it's Big Mummy on Twitter. I'd like to tell you how much of it. Would you like to have a guess, considering like she is one of the staples of AAA? How many people do you think that Big Mummy follows on Twitter?
500.
47. Because obviously she's very, because she's not one of these wrestlers who just follows everyone back because she hasn't followed me back. That's okay. I'll send her a DM and she can ask me if I've listened to my podcast. How many people follow Big Mummy? How many people follow Big Mummy?
Let's say 2 million.
548.
Beautiful. I love AAA. So
and also, what I really like is that obviously, as they know it's a Mexican Twitter account, Google kindly happens to say, translate bio. Her bio says Big Mummy, spelled M-A-M-I. So I just pressed on the translate bio. Do you know what the bio now says?
Go on.
Big Mummy. So, fuck you, Google.
That was quite the story. So
it's better than the storytelling on this fucking show.
The Cibernetico match of Drago, Pimpinella Escalata, Tito Santana, not that one, Macho
Arriba!
Cotto Jr., Flying Bonito, Janice, Mamba, Carter Brava Jr., Mr. Iguana, Nino Hamburgeresa, who I can't believe didn't win, Villano 3, Villano Jr. 3, I guess it is, and Mr. C's Jr. So we've got the Shield lads in here who the dyed-haired lad doesn't get eliminated for
Burrito,
ages.
quesadilla, fajita, AAA.
That's racist. Mr.
No, it's not. It's
Iguana.
Mexican types of food.
I'm pretty sure you just compared the names of luchadors to random Mexican food.
No, because when you do the Shield, you go Sierra Hotel, Echo, Lima, Delta, whatever.
I forgot we did that gimmick. Go on, what is it then? What have you got?
Oh, I've run out.
Oh, okay. Don't worry. Let's see if I can do it with Mexican things. Sombrero. H.
Hamburgers.
Hamburgeresa.
Enchilada. Iguana.
That doesn't begin with an I. Iguana. Enchilada.
La Fajitas. Dangerous Burrito Shield.
It's not as good as if we don't pre-write it, but that was great.
Spanish Fly.
Mr. Iguana is like the big face. They always have one very obvious person who's the face, and one very obvious person who's the heel in these Super Netcos. Because, it's storytelling, right? So Mr. Iguana's the face. Not sure he's actually over in Mexico, but we love him, so it's okay.
He's got a pet. He's got a pet iguana. That is not a shoot iguana. Mystico. Learn.
No. Yeah, exactly. Got to work the baby,
Get the loops in early. Siri's just said to me, interesting question.
Oh, no. So, the Shield lads, we've got dyed-haired lad who is not getting eliminated this evening, even though he's right there at the beginning. And they even do the whole, the Shield get eliminated, but he doesn't. He goes under the bottom rope or whatever, so blah, blah, blah. Heel ref is here to cause a bunch of bullshit.
Boo.
The countdown is beautifully repeated from the years past. It's now a tradition. We get the shitty explosion gif. We get the 1994 alarm clock going off. It's beautiful, isn't it?
I love it. It's the sort of pyro that I'm going to expect to see on NXT.
If the budget keeps getting cut, you never
exactly.
know. Between the entrances, countdowns, endless ads, there are graphics of people like LA Park who aren't on this fucking show. It's okay, good job, lads. Plenty of exoticos, weird side quests between Villano 3 and Octagon Jr. And I'm like, okay, good stuff, boys. We get it. These gimmicks don't like each other. Hooray.
Well, gang warfare. And that plays into something later, so that's good. That's good. The Shield boys, just so you know from background, the Shield boys, who have always been pretty much heels in AAA, are starting to turn face because they're feuding with, is it La Empresa?
Well, are they, though? Because I think they're trying to make them face, but...
Well, it's difficult without fans, Rich. It's difficult without fans to gauge the reaction. We can't pump in crowd noise into a rainy car park.
The Shield lads work as heels, right? Because they're not very good wrestlers. So
yeah, they're rudos.
You can't turn them face. Oh, it's so dumb. So there's a great spot here where we get full Macho Man in a rumble. One man Spanish Fly to the outsiders, not Sin Cara and some other lad, eliminate themselves, leaving Blonde Shield lad and Mr. Iguana as the final two. Mr. Iguana uses his iguana.
That's what the kids call it these days, just so you know. Mr. Iguana got his iguana out. Oh, hello, ladies.
So he's got a soft, cuddly toy iguana. It's legit, I promise. And he uses this to break up a submission attempt. And I'm like, hang on. Just pillow for him to get out of the submission attempt? Are we sure about this?
Go iguana.
I mean, yeah, it's so fucking stupid. Spinny shit sit on your face thing by Mr.
Hang on, Big Mummy's not here.
Gets the 1, 2, 3. The winner is Mr. Iguana. Way! We definitely didn't see this one coming. He definitely wasn't in all YouTube videos for the last month.
No, exactly.
Right?
Mr. Iguana realised that he wants that shitty yellow cup. Copa, was it Badahi? Bardal?
Cibernetico Cup, yeah.
Now, quickly doing some research about this, because obviously not being able to understand the promo, and I don't know if you're going to be able to help me with this. So, the chap who came out to present this this little trophy, and in fairness, it's not as glorious as Shane McMahon's Best in the World Cup.
It's not, no.
But, did you know, the chap who came out to present the trophy was actually the son-in-law of Brazo de Piata, who was Super Porky.
Right, okay. I know there's a lot of relations to Super Porky on this show because he died right before this, didn't he?
He did. So this is who came out and presented the cup.
Well, that is lovely.
Good
but
bit of
more
research
importantly,
there.
Tax, how does Mr. Iguana celebrate his win, Tax?
He puts his iguana in his mouth. Lifts the cup above his head. All the usual good stuff like you see at the FA Cup final. I wouldn't as a Tottenham fan because I don't know what that match is or even what a final is. And then the iguana goes in the cup, probably.
Yeah. But then he does something with the iguana. Do you remember?
Probably fucks it. I can't remember.
I'm sure that was backstage later. I'm sure that iguana's had a few dicks in it, to be fair. But Mr. Iguana turns to the fans and he goes, "It's great, isn't it?" And lobs his iguana to like the back row of the fans. I'm like, poor iguana, just threw it into the crowd.
What you didn't see, Mystico actually did that with his kid.
Tradition tax.
Yeah. Jeff Jarrett throws nachos. Mr. Iguana throws a toy. Mystico throws his child.
Mate, if I'm in that crowd and Mr. Iguana throws me that iguana and I catch it, that he is not getting that fucking iguana back. I take that as, finders keepers or whatever.
But Rich, of course this is AAA. So we can't have a lovely celebration. All of a sudden, the camera crew, before anything happens again, rush to the steps of the Aztec Zone in Crystal Maze.
Oh, my next whistle. That's the wrong show, but whatever.
Richard O'Brien says, now you've got 5 seconds of time in the AAA ring. Do you want to trade in this?
Bend your knees in time. It's the pelvic throw. Richard O'Brien stuff. Yeah, carry on.
So it turns out that we've got some jumpers from a rival promotion who have just arrived in AAA. That's right.
Yeah.
It's not NDK or MDK. No, it's NGD. It's Kotaro, it's Farastero, and it's Samson. All not Samson, by the way. Don't get his name confused. His power is not in his hair. His power is in his biceps and his triceps. And these guys are all coming over from CMLL. Now, I wasn't again not following CMLL, so again I looked into these guys, and basically, it seems like for the last couple of years in CMLL, these 3 lads haven't, wrestling in Mexico anyway, but they haven't given a shit. They've been unmotivated. They've basically been dubbed by some fans online as putting out, like, having lower work ethic than the shittest ever wrestlers of all time. So, Carly. But they come to the ring and they beat the shit out of everyone.
Yeah.
But then
they're the nephews and sons of CN Karras. Do you know this name?
I do not know.
It's like a legendary lucha guy. Like they're all very good. Like they've had really, really good matches. They're New Generation Dynamite, by the way. So Nueva Generación Dinamita. But like I've seen a couple of things with CMLL, and they have had like trios belts and pushes here and there, but they seem legit. Very, very good. So it's sad to hear that they've been demotivated by CMLL, but I mean that promotion has been pretty. It's not booked like a traditional wrestling promotion. CMLL. It's booked as like a circus almost, like a traveling show.
Yeah,
And
in fairness, their presentation, their look was great.
Amazing,
really good look.
Love it. Do you want to describe it a bit so people know? Because not that many people have actually watched the show that listen to this.
I like it. This like 3 lads from the Matrix. Nice long coats, ring jackets, and like even the ring music just to me it was this is dark. It was like an American debut.
Yeah, it's like an evil kind of epic synth music that kind of breaks into almost like a rush track. It's pretty fucking awesome, man.
So was it the New Generation Dynamita?
That's the one. Yeah,
Dynamite.
New Generation Dynamite. NGD. Yeah. But they're very notorious. This is a big deal for them to jump from one promotion to the next. They literally, CMLL publicly fired them a day or 2 before, I think, to get ahead of this. Which is typically Mexican in terms of the promotions and such,
But these lads come out, beat up the faces, and a couple of ringside
staff. They beat the
staff.
shit out of Iguana. I thought they legit knocked him out at one point.
That's because it turns out they've got shares in the iguana, and he just threw it in the crowd.
He's like, my fucking iguana, you bastard.
But then, don't worry, Shrimp Taco, oh god, I died. Hilo de Burrito, it's the Shield, it's Poder del Notra. They've come out to confront these new lads.
To almost fuck all reception. The crowd are just like, why the fuck are you back? This is weird.
Exactly, haven't you guys just lost? But, they start brawling before Lampresa, which is DMT Azul, Puma King, and Corey Graves' brother, Sam Adonis, rock up to assist NGD, and the Rudos beat down the Shield, and they join Lampresa.
Well, do they? It's a bit awkward, isn't it? Because
they wear the t-shirts.
Well, they don't even wear them. That's the point.
They tuckle them in their belt buckles.
Well, the Empressa guys go to give them these shirts, and NGD are just like, yeah, okay, cool. They kind of hold them up a little bit. Then one of them, as you say, he puts it in his belt buckle. He literally puts it over his crotch, dude. And I'm like, I'm not sure that's a good sign. They don't seem very willing to wear these shirts.
That Empressa is a lovely dick warmer.
Yeah, exactly. It feels like the NGD boys have come across the AAA. AAA have gone, right, yeah, we'd love to have you, etc. We want you to be Rudos. All good. We want you to join this faction. The NGD lads have gone, yeah, no worries. Yeah, we'll do that. And then they've gone to the ring and be like, we ain't fucking doing that. It's very weird. It's proper awkward. That's not the end of the awkwardness.
Oh, no.
Do you want me to go over it? Or
Yeah, go ahead, because I think I'm about to
right.
mute to sneeze.
All right, go ahead, man. So after all, the Rudo lads have all kind of shot off to the back. They're making their ways to the back. The motherfucking Mexican Shield no-sell the beatdown. They get up on the turnbuckles and start celebrating to the fans going...
They do the Benoit spot where they get applause for just losing.
Yeah, really weird. To be honest, like, I think 80% of the crowd is kind of booing them, the ones that are making any noise. But this felt so disrespectful for them to be like, nah, we're going to no-sell that and just get up on the turnbuckles and start celebrating. This genuinely made me go like, oh, that's not good. And I don't think the NGD lads appreciated this either, because they don't actually leave. They kind of stop at the commentary position. And as the Shield lads head to the back, we kind of will cut to Hugo and is it Jose or Jose? I'm going to say Jose. Mexican, right? Who's kind of going brutal and talking about, you know, all the stuff that's just happened. We get a lot of the cutting to these lads. We're going to skip over a lot of it, but the commentary we cut to the commentary almost every fucking 2 minutes, I swear to God. And then we kind of like, you see the commentary go, oh, what's going on? They can't start getting distracted and like a bit concerned. And in more of a shooty way than a worked way, I would say. Did you feel like this? This was not meant to happen because they didn't have enough people to run out and break up the fight because no one's going to get involved with these 6 lads. So the NGD lads, who have got at least a foot on the fucking Shield lads, they're big boys, these lads. They don't take kindly to this like breaking of gimmick or whatever and not selling the beatdown. Because they basically get in a fucking shoot fight with the guys from the Shield. Like, there's 2 of them are properly grappling. Like, you can see the guy from the Shield on his back looking very flustered by the time the NGD lad stands up and is just like, what the fuck are you going to do about it? You know, it was brilliant, if I'm honest. I loved it.
The NGD lads went, no, you've had a beatdown. And if you're not going to work on it in work style, I'm going to give you a fucking beatdown.
I would love to have seen the camera in the back after this.
Well, and also, I'll tell you what, it was a fuck ton better than the shoot fight between Nia Jax and Charlotte.
I love that as well, if I'm honest. Seeing Charlotte being like, you fucking cunt. Just like you smashing her. I loved it.
Because, again, I'll talk about it because it's sort of linked to now. Do you think Charlotte's trying to get fired?
I just don't think she gives a fuck. I think there's a difference, you know what I mean? I think she's at a point where she's so sick of seeing Nia, like, hurt people and drop them on their heads and shoulders. It happens every fucking match she's in, mate.
Well, no, I agree with that, but obviously she's not on the Mania card. They sack her fiance. They get pissed off that Ric Flair's unhappy with booking, so it's to the point where he walks out. They're seeing all these.
Legit that story was, but yeah, maybe.
Yeah, well, you're seeing all these other promotions and people have an opportunity to make money and actually have decent booking. Yes, I know. The talent at this moment in time in the AEW women's division is nowhere near the level of talent in WWE if they use them properly.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I just get the impression that Charlotte's now probably doing this a lot. And this isn't the right approach to have, by the way, and this is not my viewpoint, but I just think this is how WWE see her. Vince has probably been like, she's been here since WrestleMania 32. She's been here 10 years. Probably too old now. And I wonder if Vince is trying to move her on.
I'm not sure that's ever been Vince's problem. He's putting Goldberg in the main event, dude. But I think
it's 21, damn it.
I think it's more along the lines of Charlotte don't want to be there. She wants to be with her husband. She wants to be wrestling for who the fuck she wants to. I think she's gone beyond that young, grateful talent we saw in years past, like, you know, just happy to be where she was. And she's been booked to the moon. Obviously, an ego comes along with that. And to be fair, I think she is probably the best female wrestler in the world right now.
Yeah, hands
she's
down.
fucking insanely good. And to be treated like she has been by a lot of fans, like publicly, and to have that be put on TV and all that sort of shit, and then to go through all this process of a dad and everything else, and then to be fucking chucked in a match with Nia Jax, who fucking drops you in your head, you're like, oh, fuck you. You know, like, I'm sure that Vince could come along and go, don't worry, we'll give you 10 million a year. Please stay. She'll stay. I think it's very, very likely she'll be AEW the second her contract ends.
You know who I think could knock Nia Jax out of one punch? Fabi Apache.
Fucking A. AAA Reina de Reinas title, and also the Impact Knockouts title match of Fabi Apache, the current AAA champ, with Lady Shani at her side, versus, in the words of Hugo, represent Impact Wrestling, Deonna Purrazzo, the current Impact Knockouts champ, who is with Lady Maravilla.
In what can I describe as a very UK Union Jack gear.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Looking very Brits, you know. Rudo ref.
Oh, I wonder what's going to happen here.
So to clarify, Fabi Apache is the face here. She does not look happy about the booking of this match the second she comes out. And Deonna Purrazzo is the Rudo. So, if you know anything about AAA, you know what's going to happen right now, right?
Well, and also, let's not hide the fact that Deonna Purrazzo has already wrestled and defeated Lady Shani, so that's why she's here to be equally fucked off by this situation.
Yeah, sure.
So let's put this in perspective, though.
Attacks.
I was going to say, let's put it in perspective for how we might predict this match goes. This is AAA. They've got all of their
Sure.
First of all, I might as well just leave it at that, but they've got all of their titles.
Yeah.
Currently, I think at this stage, only 2 are held by contracted full-time AAA wrestlers. Fabi
Yeah,
Apache
it's a
being
mess,
one.
isn't
I
it?
think the trios belts are held by
They've
someone
got
else.
a lot of belts, but a lot of the main belts are held by Americans and not Mexican local sort of thing.
Yeah, so it's
Regulars.
So I'm thinking at this stage, well, they've got to keep some of the belts in the organisation, surely.
This seemed like a no-brainer going into it on the card, but then when you see Fabi coming out looking not best pleased, and and also I think Deonna Purrazzo coming out looking more nervous than I've ever seen her before.
I think she probably rocked up and did this. Oh yeah, absolutely no problem. We're going to have you come in, and we'll have Fabi Apache go over because it's fine. We'll love to have you, Deonna. Fantastic, great to have you. And then, probably just before going through the curtain, Conan's gone, oh, by the way, ladies, come here a sec. Deonna's going over. See you later. What?
We're at Triple Mania. We're in not Arena Mexico with Fabi Apache, who's actually over as a face. You would have thought they'd put the belt on her.
Oh, dear. But what happens next, Rich?
So Maravilla, who's in I'm going to say Purrazzo's corner, attacks Fabi from the outside 1,000,000 fucking times. Endless Rudo ref bullshit. The biggest Joker card in AAA is this fucking ref. Like, it's unbelievable the shit they can get away with. Purrazzo wrestles a great Kings Road strong style. She is fucking awesome. Don't get me wrong. I love her new style. Like, the matches she's been having recently, she is fucking awesome. So much better than the girl we saw in, like, wrestle for, like, Rev Pro and, you know, Progress and all that stuff.
Yeah,
back in
hands
the day.
down.
Yeah, she's so fucking good nowadays. Fabi Apache is also here to do some spots with the ref.
Oh, fairness,
She ain't wrestling Purrazzo, that's for fucking sure.
This is the real, and I say it's the real shame because I sought out the Lady Shani versus Purrazzo match, and
Yeah,
it was
but
great,
it's fucking good. Yeah,
really good, and it's a real shame that it wasn't the other way round because I think Fabi Apache would have given this the rub of importance. Like, fuck, she's beaten Fabi Apache. She's like a mainstay in AAA. She's over. To then go and have an absolute barnstorm with Lady Shani for the Reina de Reyes championship. I think it would have been much better. But that's how it is. Fabio Apache's kicks look snug, don't they?
Just a bit. Like, she could definitely go. I think if she was going to win this match, even by bullshit, so she doesn't get the Impact belt or whatever, she would have put in a better performance. But she's not here to work at all.
And that's the thing which I think AAA haven't learned this lesson of, because we've seen this now when they bring in people from outside of the promotion to work with it. The female talent just doesn't switch on because probably they know what's going to happen. These people are coming in to screw them over. And yes, we can have constantly ref interference and outside interference as well, but it still doesn't take away the fact that this could have been a good match and it was ruined by all the interference.
Yeah. So Purrazzo hits a stuffed cradle pile driver. It is fucking awesome that Jose calls a package pile driver, and you're like, no, wrong one, but it's what it is. A kind of Rings of Saturn by Purrazzo. Fabi doesn't seem to tap or quit. The ref calls for the bell, and via brilliantly AAA bullshit, the winner is Deonna Purrazzo.
Fabi Apache then stands up and signs the letter CMLL to the camera as she walks out of the ring. Fabi Apache.
Finally.
Yeah. Conan didn't screw Fabi Apache. Fabi Apache screwed Fabi Apache.
Yeah,
And so did half the locker room.
Off the main event of Nia in the WWE, right?
Yeah. In the Brawl for All.
So Phantasma pops into the ring to award the belt to Purrazzo, the original Phantasma, not the El Hijo that's wrestling for NXT nowadays. Is he still hired? I don't even know.
Santos Escobar. Yeah, he's still there.
I think that's his name now, yeah. Oh, it's better when he had the mask, but whatever. Technicos get their heat back post-match with a beatdown. Of course they do. It's AAA. Huge levels of just needless bullshit. It's a shame because I think it could have been quite good, but yeah, oh well.
But I think, like you said, the main takeaway from this match is Deonna Purrazzo, despite looking like deer in the headlights when she came out, was brilliant, and she has come on so much as a technical wrestler. It's really exciting to see what she will do over the next few years.
I know, yeah, I completely agree with you. I know that this Sunday is AW's All Out show, and that we have a TBD left in the Women's Casino Battle Royal. I know that's probably going to be Ruby Soho. I am begging and pleading with Tony Khan to bring in Deonna Purrazzo to beat the shit out of some people, because I would love to see her feuding with the likes of, oh my God, who's Britt Baker wrestling? Chris Statlander.
Statlander, yeah.
I'd love to see that match. I'd love to see Nyla Rose. I'd love to see all these girls go up against her. I think AEW's decision to bring in people from Impact and stuff has really, really benefited them with their women's division, because Impact's women's division is fucking awesome.
It's really, really good. And like even the NWA having Smiley Kylie Ray back and doing things like that.
Yeah, definitely.
It's good to work in those shots, but I think I know who is going to be in the Casino Battle Royale.
Who do you think it's going to be?
I think it's going to be CJ Perry.
Oh, I can see her with the Miro stuff later in the night, maybe causing an interference if Miro starts to get his neck worked over by Eddie Kingston with that gimmick they're working with the weak neck.
Yeah.
I wonder whether she would wrestle.
I don't think so. I think considering this week was the first week, I don't think he mentioned anything about his hot wife in the promo.
Did. He definitely did.
Oh, did he? I missed that. Oh, crap.
It's okay. I don't miss those moments.
What was it this week that he said about his wife?
Yeah, he was saying that the only time he's ever laid on his back is when his wife is riding him.
Oh, how did I miss that? That's incredible.
It's okay. Yeah, it was a good line. So next up is
I want to thank God for making me strong and my wife flexible.
The best gimmick in wrestling right now. So good.
I mean, maybe bringing her in would not make it as fun to have her on screen corpsing.
I think it might be funnier because he keeps playing it off the same, but she's there to react. I think it'll be really funny. I'd love to see her corpse on screen. Just leave it in there. It'd be great.
I am the Redeemer, and she has been redeemed.
You start referring to her as Mary and stuff like this. That get really weird.
My name's CJ. Anyway. Hang on, aren't you Russian? No.
What happened to your accent?
I lost it in a bet with Kofi. Well,
oh my god, what's Apollo Crews? That's the one I was going for. What happened to his gimmick? Has he still got the
spear?
voice going on? Well, the spear as well. Yeah, god damn.
And General Aziz with him.
Didn't he, Vince? Well done. General Aziz. Oh yeah, that's not the tallest man you've ever seen, is it? That's AJ's guy.
Yeah, that's almost. No, this is.
Sorry, gimmicks upon gimmicks here.
I mean, fucking hell. Welcome to NXT. Are you 7 foot tall?
Yeah.
Can you wrestle? No. Sign this contract.
Fuck you, Triple H. Out you go. Did a really good job of making a thing that people actually give a shit about and keeping our company afloat.
But unfortunately, another billionaire's come along and stolen your idea, Paul. And done it better.
Bruce, what are you doing, Bruce? Do you want to work in NXT? Yeah, right. How much do I get paid? Lots. Off you go.
Then I can appear on Conrad's podcast, not Conan. Conan doesn't have a podcast. The Barbarian.
Does.
Ah, Bruce.
Oh, it's so stupid. It's like, what a faster way to make me not give a shit about WWE anymore. Take away the one thing I actually enjoy watching, you know. Even those shows I wasn't really enjoying that much, but it is what it is. Next up, AAA, a World Tag Team Title Championship 3-way match of the current champions, the Lucha Brothers, announced as Phoenix and Pentagon Jr. Let's fucking go. Copyright doesn't exist in Mexico. Versus Brian Cage and Taurus. Bit of a weird combination. Versus Los Hintes del Air of El Hijo del Vikingo and Laredo Kid. What a fucking lineup. Jesus Christ.
Exactly. And good thing from my standpoint is Brian Cage and Taurus look awfully the same stature as Purple Schlongface and Venomide.
They're all clones of each other. You know how Cage and Taurus look about the same as well?
I mean, isn't that, you know, I almost said something stupid then. I'm glad I didn't. Let's carry on.
Conan's like, you know, replicant society. Just pumping them out or whatever. So we get a Viking experience entrance via Vikingo and Laredo Kid. It's fucking awesome. They've got furs and axes and warriors and shit. And I'm like, yeah, metal. This is great. I loved it.
Lordy followed them to the ring, screaming out hard rock hallelujah.
Laredo Kid has Drew's sword. Not the fake one he brings to WWE shows, but the one he slayed the Loch Ness Monster with. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember it well. It was on pay-per-view. You can watch it on the network. There's a 6-hour thing where he stabbed it on the USS Intrepid.
Fucking dumbass company. Cero, miedo, los Lucha Brothers, not los Hermanos de Lucha. And I'm like, mate, we're in Mexico. What's wrong with you? Pronounce it properly.
Tony Khan. No, they're the Lucha Brothers, boys. Sorry,
Yeah.
I've got creative control over these people now.
It's like Death Triangle. It sounds so much cooler if you're like Triángulo de la Muerte. It sounds so much more badass.
Death Triangle's just a Dark Ed Sheeran album.
Yeah, I like it. So, Penta kisses a bunch of kids in the crowd. I'm like,
That's not
those
COVID
better be
secure.
his kids. Penta has a mini Penta in the ring for a photo op, and I'm like, bloody babies invading our lucha shows.
That was actually the next night. It was mini Mystico versus this kid. So got to get him ready.
Do we think this is Hijo del Penta Jr.?
Who knows these days? It's so incestuous in AAA. They're all related.
Hoping there's another Penta on the way because I like this gimmick.
Hang
it's
on.
Fucking awesome.
Why don't I get to do English commentary for AAA with comments like that?
Well, exactly. Tax.
Rich.
There's lots of flip-de-doos in this match.
This match, from a note-taking standpoint, I've written, big lads throw shit, flippy guys do flippy shit.
Brian Cage is dangerous!
I enter the cage zone.
The very first thing Brian Cage does is he picks up Phoenix, swings him around and slams him on his head. And I'm like, you fucking cunt. What's wrong with you?
I did notice in this match, so after that, his stiffness working with Laredo King and Vikingo was a lot harder than he wouldn't front up to Penta. Like, when he started wrestling Penta, it was like, softly, gently, monkey. Here we go. Nicely, here we go. Off. Yeah. Oh,
well,
Irish one.
Penta has the... Penta has the ear of Mr. Tony Khan. These other Mexican kids don't. He could beat the shit out of them.
Exactly. He forgot because he threw Phoenix, and Brian Cage went, "Oh shit, that's one of the AAA luchadors." Fuck.
AW, but yeah, it's cool. I love the Hermanos de Lucha and Viking Experience. They're fucking great, aren't they?
I could watch these all day, and I
Ultimate
think
spot guys.
you are going to see Vikingo against Omega soon. I suspect.
Bruh, he does an inverted 450. And I'm like, what did you just do? It's insane. He's so good. Like spinny tope this, spinny tope that, springboard off this, flip around this guy, jump on his shoulders, springboard off the next guy. Like all of them, all four of them are just fucking bonkers. And it's nice to have the big lads to kind of bounce off as well. Like this is really, really fun.
And controlled craziness. This thing, like when you saw in like the cup match, the cup over the Battle Royal tournament. That's right, the cup over the Battle Royal tournament. It was dangerous flippity shit. But when you've got like Laredo Kid and Penta, like you said, even then with Vikingo did the inverted 450, it's like that was crisp to perfection. As safe as those sort of spots could be, but it was like pinpoint accuracy for pretty much all of the stuff they did. There were obviously, we're in AAA. There are going to be a couple of parts that look a bit clusterfucky, but nice, speedy, safe, as safe as you can be in AAA. Really nice to see.
Yeah, apart from the big purple-headed dickhead in the ring. But
I wasn't talking about him. I was talking about the safe luchas.
I'm telling you, let's keep the top stars of AEW well away from Brian Cage. Like, he can wrestle all these mid-card guys, beat them up, whatever. Keep him away from Kenny Omega. Keep him away from all the top guys. Please, I do not want to see Kenny Omega break his neck. Like, I'm so scared of how bad Brian Cage can be for like a company if he just fucking murders someone one day.
All I can see is this. Oh, Max Caster, welcome back. You've got a match on Dark Elevation. Have I? Who's it against? Brian Cage. Oh, fuck. I should have said those things.
I see interviews with Brian Cage. He seems like a genuinely good, nice human being. I just think he's not very good at protecting people, It's I don't want to be too brutal about it, but every single match I've seen him have in the last year, like within seconds, he's almost hurt someone, dropped them on their shoulder or their head or their neck, or he's just like stiffed the shit out of someone accidentally or whatever it is. It's like, anyway,
a little bit too much pre-workout for Brian Cage.
Yeah, maybe so, man. Shooting star off the guardrail. Think about how difficult that is by Vikingo, and I'm like, oh, you did what, mate? Holy shit! No springboard off that. No height off that. Still gets it in clean as fuck. You're like, Jesus Christ, mate. Vikingo takes a press slam off the top fucking rope.
That was impressive. It was incredible. And
ow.
Yeah.
Assisted spiked Tiger Driver 98, aka the J Driller, by Hermanos de Lucha for the 1-2-3, and the winners are Penta and Phoenix, in what is undoubtedly the most fun spot fest of the night, even if it is a bit messy because it's AAA,
And because it's a bit messy, AAA, best match on the card?
Yeah, probably. Los Lucha Familia hops in the ring to have a cuddle and celebrate, all the kids and wives and whoever else. It's really lovely. Phoenix and Vikingo just kind of stroll next to each other as they head to the back. Classic AAA. No heat whatsoever. Gotta love it.
And that was it. At least we had a title match. That was good.
Yeah.
Get all the title matches out of the way.
Yeah, I'm fine with Hermanos de Lucha winning. Maybe think the Viking Experience could have used the push. Who cares? I think it's all good.
Interesting that they don't take the AAA tag belts into AEW. But then I suppose that would be a little bit overload, wouldn't it?
They're covered in dust, mate. You can't get them through customs.
No one wants to win that shit.
Think of the powder backstage at this show. So we cut to a pre-tape segment in an AEW arena or whatever. Kenny, Don, Andrade, and Conan talking a bunch of bullshit. We then cut back to AAA. Conan is wandering backstage, Tax. Would you like to describe what you see?
Well, he's wandering backstage, and he tries to broker a deal with Andrade El Idolo. El Idolo
goes to the locker room, doesn't he?
Yeah, he doesn't let him in. So then straight away, Conan goes and knocks on the opposite door. Kenny Omega answers, and Conan says, "Hey man, you listen to my podcast?"
So the two doors are literally one corridor opposite each other. So the two, the title holder and the contender, literally could open their door, walk across the corridor, open another door, and be like, "Oi, dickhead," and murder each other. It's so fucking stupid.
What's stupid is that how unloyal Conan is.
Yeah. Bloody turncoat, isn't he? So Conan does both the locker rooms and he ends up going in with Kenny Omega, and you're like, oh, what's going on here? We'll find out later. Do you remember the Empressor lads from earlier?
Ah, yeah, with their new mates, NGD, who've joined their faction with their t-shirts and their cock rings.
Well, they've gathered some other lads in hoodies, not the NGD lads. Don't think that's working out very well. And they head to the ring for a 6-man tag team match of La Empresa, DMT Azul, Puma King, and Sam Adonis. Corey Graves' brother. Brother, yeah?
Yes.
Versus Team AAA of Cheeseman, Pagano, and oh boy, Murder Clown. Ah, it's beautiful. Fat Mexican Wolfpack Sting. Love him.
This fucking chessman. And as soon as Cheeseman came out, I was like, right, so this is just going to lead to Pagano and Cheeseman, and poor Murder Clown's going to sit there and go, why am I fucking booked like this?
Fucking A.
And then Conan goes, you are in the main event. You're wrestling Triple H. You're wrestling the Incredible Hulk.
I mean, I don't think Hulk's got anything on Murder Clown.
Not a fucking chance.
It's God himself. He's in the ring. It's just he's the best. He's so fucking good. And there's 5 other lads, but who gives a shit? So it seems to be a AAA loyalist versus some scumbag proletariat rebels bullshit, you know.
And this is supposed to be like a hardcore weapons, no rules go. So at this stage, it's like, remember a few AAAs ago when we had Pagano versus was it Judas Messias when he was in TNA, and was it what's his El Messias from a couple of years ago, when they
That's the first one we covered.
Yeah, where they basically set fire to each other and did proper deathmatch style shit with like trolleys and pyro and shit like that. Mm-hmm. Well, it turns out the budget for Triplemania this year didn't stretch to that, because we've just got chairs, sloppy wrestling, and near-death experiences.
I mean, you just described AAA. It's great, isn't it? So, Murder Clown kills a bitch. Pagano is the first lad of the night to totally ignore his opponent's attacks in the corner and do Wagner levels of pleading to the crowd for sympathy. It's very embarrassing, but it wouldn't be AAA without it. Murder Clown gracefully glides over the top rope. He can do it all.
Tope Con Hero!
Pagano has a shitty stapler.
Sorry, as I shouted that out, for some reason on a wrestling commentary I had to re-record, I shouted out for funsies, Tope Chris Hero!
He's got a podcast now, you know.
Does he? Is it called Tope Chris Hero?
It should be if it isn't. We've got all the gimmicks. So, you know how deathmatch guys have staplers?
Oh, yes.
They take a bit of paper and they put it against the person. They staple it to them to prove.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I know a DHL driver who does that.
Well, Pagano doesn't, does he?
No.
Pagano has a stapler. It 100% doesn't have staples in it. He doesn't even try to prove it. He's just like, oh, there you go. Oh, and everyone kind of goes, ouch, and kind of walks away. It's very silly.
It's nice to see Pagano, of all people in this match, working safe. Don't worry, lads. There's only 4,000 people here. We won't use the real. We'll fire blanks.
Pagano's taking care of the other people. Doesn't take care of himself very well, does he?
Well, it's AAA.
The plunge to the outside, where he smashes his own head against the solid side of the ring.
I mean, I've heard it's the hardest part of the ring, Rich.
He's such a fucking idiot. It's so funny. Like, watching him go, the second he's up in the air, like, he's going to die. He literally smashes his head on the fucking LED board thing that's on the side of the ring.
I always thought this would have been a very good UK gimmick for Meathead, to turn into like UK Pagano. Really unsafe.
Fuck himself
face
up.
paint, yeah.
Start self-harming in the middle of the ring. Oh, love me, please. Promise I'm good.
Jesus.
I mean, that's Pagano, man. I just never got it. I think you're a fan, aren't you?
I mean, I think I like the presentation of Pagano.
He's the worst of the clowns in this show, dude.
Exactly, because he doesn't have a clown name, so he's not even Dave the clown has clown in his name, so he's not even a real clown. Is Pagano in my mind?
I don't know, man. I never got it. He just does bad deathmatch wrestling that isn't even very good.
I think like the reason why I have a draw to Pagano is when AAA was on UK cable TV a few years ago when I said Dave Bradshaw and Alex Shane were doing the commentary on it. I think it's because the whole build-up was to Pagano versus Psycho Clown in the main event of Triplemania. And I thought it was going really well for them because they then showed the same episode of matches 3 weeks in a row. So for 3 weeks in a row, I just watched Pagano and Psycho Clown beat the shit out of each other.
Nice. Psycho Clown's quite good. So Murder Clown shows him how it's done, doing a beautiful plancha to the outside. Murder Clown catches a few douchebags because, everyone needs a Murder Clown. Everyone else has to repeat their spots through the table ladders. Murder Clown doesn't. He's perfect. Both, I repeat, both Peggiano and Cheeseman get pinned. And I'm like, these fucking waste men ruining this match for our boy Murder Clown getting pinned.
Well played, the Murder Clown. Politicking his way to not have to take the pin. Well played, Murder Clown.
It's so funny watching these other two lads get pinned. And Murder Clown's like, I'm not doing that. Fuck you. Just stands at the outside. It's great.
Do you not know I've got this Marvel money now? I don't need to lay down for Sam Adonis and King Puma and Azul.
Murder Hulk is my new favourite gimmick. It's so good.
Don't tell Lance Hoyt.
Oh, yeah, fair point. Yeah, whatever. It's good stuff, isn't it?
I mean,
this is the point where we get the weird ashes and flags, by the way.
I must have I got too excited by the afters between Cheeseman and Paggy.
Yeah.
Paggy Mitchell.
I mean, let's face it. Cheeseman and Peggy aren't the best. They have their little shoving match thing and everything. Murder Clown comes in to break them up. He's pretty much Jesus, right?
He is. Or as we're in Mexico, Jesus.
Murder Clown's better than this. Let's put him in the main event next year, yeah?
Give me Murder Clown versus Kenny Omega.
Yeah.
For the Mega Belt.
Honestly, it would be awesome.
It would be amazing.
Think about him no-selling Kenny Omega's strikes. V-Trigger hits and he's like, yeah, what? It would be so good.
And you know that Murder Clown would do the business and not kick out of the One-Winged Angel as well.
No. Hang on. Murder Clown kicks out of the One-Winged Angel, stands up, gives Kenny a One-Winged Angel, pins him 1, 2, 3. Right.
Murder Clown does the finger poke of doom to Kenny Omega and just stands on him.
100%.
And then Kenny Omega starts dressing as Doink the Clown and becomes Kenny the Clown.
Yeah. The entire AAA roster comes out. Murder Clown kills every single one of them one at a time, pins them all in a massive dog pile, including Psycho Clown. And then once he's pushed them all out the ring, all the AEW roster come down one at a time. Buried.
Darby Allin misses a coffin drop. Murder Clown kills him.
I think we convinced John Cena to turn up.
He'll always do business because he's not welcome in China, so he needs to be welcome in Mexico.
Who's this? It's CM Punk. Oh look, he lost.
Why is Murder Clown eating an ice cream bar?
Murder Clown eats the entire ice cream bar. I don't mean the singular thing. I mean the entire bar that serves the ice cream.
Colt Cabana laughing from the rafters before he has to go on a 70-minute zip line down to the ring.
Who's this? It's Tanahashi and Okada.
Rainmaker! Oh, he's no-sold it.
High fly, fuck off, mate. 1, 2, 3. Murder Clown wins everything.
Then Murder Clown is elected president of Mexico, and we have a global election, and Murder Clown becomes president of the world, so we can actually call him El Presidente.
Oh, mate, we should book wrestling. We really should.
All I'm saying, Rich, is that one day we'll just book a wrestling show and see what fucking happens.
We'll just dress up as Murder Clown and be like, yeah, it's him, don't worry. It's fine.
I want to see Murder Clown in a trios match with El Hijo de Ice Cream, with Los Ice Creams. That's what I want.
Oh, fucking hell.
I can't
so
wait.
good.
Genuinely, one day we're going to be foolish enough. We're going to call it the World of Wrestling Wrestling. And have a whole range of things. Oh, welcome to the World of Wrestling Lunch. Welcome to the World of Wrestling Brunch. Welcome to the World of Wrestling Wrestling.
Yeah, definitely. Not actually put on any wrestling shows, just everything apart from the wrestling, you know?
Oh yeah, I cannot wait to the, or even better than that. Let's book a wrestling show. What talent have you booked? I didn't say there'd be any wrestlers.
We've got Murder Clown.
Thanks for paying. Proper Cardi style. Got all the
Let's
tickets.
just fly Murder Clown
guys,
up every show and no one else. And just be like, put him, stand him in the ring for 3 hours. I'd be like, you will appreciate him.
I'm going to hire Just Invincible's ring, just get him and his crew to set it up and leave with the gate money. Classic, like, FWA style.
Just have him do planches to himself over and over and over again, you know?
And it will still be safer than anything on this show.
Yeah, fucking A. All right, so next up is our main event, ? Of AAA's Mega Title Championship. It's Mega, don't you know? Match of Kenny Omega, the current champion, with our boy Conan in his corner. Whoa, he's a rudo now.
Budo.
I mean, yeah, exactly.
Budo.
Kenny's already a rudo, but yeah. Versus Andrade El Idolo. And, well, I mean, do you want to go through it and talk about this entrance and stuff?
Well, Andrade appears in that gimp mask that I don't understand because he's like a cartoon character or something.
I'm convinced he can't see out the mask and he was going to stack it. I was so hopeful he was going to fall.
What a way to Ultimo Dragon yourself on the grandest stage of them all at Triplemania.
Them all, yeah.
Well, a heartfelt promo from Gimp Mask. And the music plays. And I go back to the late 80s. Because copyright doesn't exist in Mexico. Ric Flair, so hell-bent to make sure no one boffs his daughter, follows the man who's boffing his daughter all the way to Mexico.
It was awesome to see him styling and profiling, man. He was great.
I mean, is this Ric Flair's first appearance in Mexico, or is it his first appearance in AAA? I assume it's not his first appearance in Mexico, so he would have wrestled for territories into Mexico, but I guess this is the first time in AAA?
I mean, it's first time in a very long time. It's not his first time ever. It's a super rarity.
And Ric Flair navigated those steps, the big AAA on the stage, the hang wire from Arachno's entrance.
Yeah.
What a pro.
I thought he might trip up at one point, but he got there. When they leave later, he looks a bit wary of those stairs. But, you know, he's no boy. He's been through a lot. It's understandable.
I don't think to not be... It's going to come off as a road it's not meant to. For health and safety, do not let Jim Ross do it in ring interviews anymore. Because how he struggled to get out of that ring, and that was uncomfortable for the poor bloke.
Yeah, sure, man. But what a treat to see Ric Flair for AAA, man. This was really, really cool.
Calling it now, Triplemania 30. Psycho Clown versus Ric Flair. Mask versus hair.
Murder Clown versus Ric Flair, I think you'll find.
No, he's in the main event.
Murder Clown. Figure 4. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, Ric Flair put his shoulders down in the figure 4. What an asshole. Then he boffs Charlotte while Andrade applauds. Well played.
Over the top.
Very
rope,
good.
You know, for everyone to see.
Hang on. I don't even know how the logistics of that would work if he puts her over the top rope to boff
It's
her.
Murder Clown. He's Jesus. He can perform miracles. It's fine.
I could stand on the outside of the ring, throw it over the top rope, and still do her inside the ring. They call me Schlongzilla. This is my iguana.
Murder Schlong. Fucking hell. Yeah, I mean, we've gone quite long. I'm sure you're not feeling great at this point, but it's a fun match. If you haven't seen it, probably go see it. It's weird in that I think with a packed audience, this would be a much better match. Kenny Omega as Meltzer put it, was here to work. He's throwing fucking everything at the wall. Andrade seems disappointed that he's not going to pick up the belt by the end of the night.
Because this was the thing following on for Triplemania, all the chatter online and on sort of the news websites was that the booking changed at the last minute. Because obviously, 24 hours before, Kenny dropped the belt to Christian in Pittsburgh.
The Impact belt, to clarify.
The Impact belt to Christian. So this would have obviously been the plan, I think, before CM Punk and Dragon were going to come in, that we were heading to All Out for Hangman Page to have his crowning moment. He's lost the Impact title. He's lost the Mega Belt. Kenny Omega's lost everything. And all that stands before him is Hangman Page, and he's a desperate man to lose all three. Then they signed all these other wrestlers. Hangman, they've called him off for some reason, whilst all this other stuff's going on, which I think is sensible to keep Hangman popular. But
yeah.
I think Andrade went in with the case of, I'm going to win this belt, and I'm going to come to Mexico, and I'm going to wrestle. And then last minute, they did a switcheroo.
It's a weird decision in that I don't think Christian should have beat Kenny.
No chance. No way.
I also don't think Andrade should have beat Kenny either. But if you've done the Christian thing, I think you have to do the Andrade thing as well. You've got a story building there. You have to push it forward. It does seem like it was Tony Khan that pulled the trigger and just went, no, we don't want Andrade to beat Kenny anymore. But it's very hard to say because I'm sure a lot gets lost in transition. AAA is a very strange place and strange booking and everything else. I imagine there was a conversation, at least from an outsider's perspective, that was like, well, we're not sure we want Andrade to beat Kenny. We're not sure Andrade is really working his socks off since he's arrived. Let's be totally fucking honest about it. WWE have definitely dented Andrade's presence, his motivation, whatever it would be, especially the stuff with Charlotte as well. She doesn't seem particularly happy at the moment either. Andrade's last really fucking good match was that NXT main event. I think you would agree?
Oh, what, with Gargano?
Yeah.
Ugh. But I agree. Yeah, because it was a barnstormer.
Been a while.
And I think, as you said, if you've basically been just doing loops for 3 years, working in the Thunderdome, then sitting at home for 6 months, not doing much, you're not going to be... If you think the number of matches he's wrestled, he's going to be ring rusty to go into arguably the greatest wrestler on the planet at this time. Kenny Omega turned up to have probably the greatest match in AAA history, which would have been his goal to do. 24 hours after making Christian almost look relevant. Almost look relevant.
I fully believe Kenny would have put Andrade over so fucking strong if he was allowed to.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. 100%. Because I think that's the story they were going. Because here's the thing now. He's not a belt collector with 2 belts. He's not going to rock up with the mega belt. Next time he's going to come to AAA, unless it's AAA going, no, we want Vikingo to win the belt. Because, Vikingo, we don't worry about cutting his hair yet, and he hasn't got a mask to lose.
Yeah, true.
But that, as you said, I think Andrade, because he had flair there, I think that he was set up to be, right, Andrade's going over. He's been told he's going over. He thinks he's going over. And similar like to Fabio Apache. He's happy having flair there. And like even after this match, he was like, oh, I know I didn't win. It wasn't my best performance, but to be able to put a figure 4 on in the centre of the ring with Ric Flair was best moment of my career. Not the best moment of your career.
Spot, man.
Best moment of your career is watching Murder Clown boff Charlotte over the top rope.
From the outside, yeah.
Yeah, exactly, with the iguana.
So, I mean, Rudo refs here, and immediately you're like, oh no. Maybe he's not going to win, because we were both convinced Andrade was going to win this.
Yeah.
Because I think the vast majority of people who actually knew what was going on were convinced this was going to happen.
Crowd didn't give a shit either for this whole match.
Nah. We get a bunch of kind of bullshit with Flair jumping in and Conan jumping in, and Conan sells like a beast for Flair. There's a brilliant bit where Flair and Andrade are chopping Kenny Omega back and forth. There's a really, really fun bit earlier in the night where Kenny Omega does the strut in front of Flair, and they cut to Flair, and Flair's pissed himself laughing. Like, it's fun seeing Flair mark out, dude. But basically, it boils down to bunch of interference, mega championship over the back of Andrade, 1 winged angel, 1, 2, 3. Kenny Omega, after the pinfall, looks up, sees the belt, goes whoop, pushes it out of the ring. Really, really funny. And not necessarily the emotion I think they're going for at the end of this match. But the winner is Kenny Omega. They do a standoff post-match where Andrade goes out the ring, comes back into the ring, points at the belt, like, that's mine, and I think it will be eventually, but tonight is not the night, unfortunately. And I think it's a shame. I think if you're going to do it, you should have done it. If you're going to have Kenny lose, you should have had him lose this as well.
Yeah, because then you've also got the exclusion storyline. He lost to Christian 24 hours prior. He flew from Pittsburgh to Mexico to wrestle. And a good story for AAA, Andrade on his debut in AAA. Was it his debut or did he wrestle Laredo Kid prior to this?
Oh, don't know. Genuinely don't know. I think I know he's been booked for a long time. Whether he's made a trip down to AAA, I'm not convinced he had, if I'm totally honest, but who knows. I really want to see fucking La Sombra back. Like, he doesn't need to wear the mask. He needs to do the fucking wrestling, though. He is unbelievably good. We know how good Andrade is. Can we just put the belt on him and let him be La Sombra and let him actually fucking wrestle, please?
No, he's too busy trying to convince... Tony Khan's doing a bit of a Vince thing here. Hey, Penta, Fenix, we're Mexican. I'm Mexican. Let's do a Mexican faction. Have you heard of the LWO?
Do you think that's what they're going to end up doing? It does feel like that's where they're going, but because Park now has had the travel issues, or Andrade's had travel issues, no one really knows what's happening. You know that match isn't happening, right?
Yeah, that's not going, is it?
Yeah, it's a real shame because I feel like we're about to get a payoff with that storyline. Maybe not all out, but maybe Arthur Ashe and pay-per-view here or there.
It's a good thing, though, that Tony Khan's going to Pac and go, look, mate, just get a good match out of him. Please, get him inspired. Go out and get Andrade to wrestle like we know he can.
Yeah. I think Park's the wrong person. If you look at, like, one of my little gripes with AEW, and I love AEW, is that a lot of the time they go, you used to be great high flyers, Matt Sydal, Jack Evans, Park. Go out there and have a fucking barnstormer. And they wrestle this different style that all those guys are wrestling now. Well, they still do the high spots, do high flying stuff, but they're not Dante Martin anymore. You know what I mean? These guys have changed up their styles to have longevity to their careers, and understandably, you know. But a lot of the time, they'll regularly book like Park and Jack Evans, and they're like, oh, this is going to be crazy. And then they do 5 minutes of kind of, you know, semi-lucha stuff, and the crowd go, yep. That's it. Like, I don't know. What do you do with Andrade? How do you book him? Who do you book him with?
It's difficult. I think trying to put him with Penta and Phoenix to get him a rub from them. I've gone very coldy now. I'm very much aware of that in my nose.
It's okay, man. I appreciate you working through it, you know.
I think they're going to struggle with who they've got coming in, and I think Andrade's going to get lost in the mix. I wonder what sort of deal he's on as well with AAA. With AEW.
Mm-hmm.
So I
put him in with Brian Cage. Fuck it, see what happens.
Team Taz.
After commentary talk to camera for about 2,000 hours, we finally get to our main event. A Lucha de Apuestas match of mask versus hair. Psycho Clown with Goya Kong, his sister, versus Rey Scorpion with La Hidera, Samoano, and Taurus by his side.
Which is also available as a vegetarian option.
So Psycho Clown has his kids all in matching gear. They do the dancing around Psycho stuff.
Psycho Loco, Psycho Clown, Psycho Loco.
It's great stuff, isn't it?
Love his
So Super Porky, who is the uncle of Psycho Clown, died a short time before this show. So once Psycho Clown and Rhea Scorpion face off in the middle of the ring, they kind of like, you know, Psycho Clown's wearing his Super Porky jacket and all that sort of stuff, paying tribute to his uncle. And of course, this is AAA, so we have to get the cheapest heat of all time. They do the kind of the gross, you know, I've got the sign of my dead uncle. Rhea Scorpion grabs it and hits Psycho Clown with it, and you're like, do we have to do this? Playing off real deaths, you know?
Well, they did it with Paul Bearer. Therefore, when they did it with Paul Bearer, nothing's off limits.
Yeah, I would say that AAA Sifley are a bit more guilty of this. They love a bit of cheap heat, don't they? And to be fair, gets the crowd into it. It's what they needed.
It woke them up for the first time in 4 hours.
Yep. People, especially like you watch the Twitch chat while the show was going live, people don't like Psycho Clown. They see him as Super Cena. They see him as like this guy that, that just wins no matter what. And of course he wins no matter what. I don't think I've ever seen him even kind of draw a match, let alone lose a match. But he's really fucking good, man. I can't deny it.
He is, and you see it over the last few years as well. I know he's got the Super Cena mentality, but here's the thing: he will always main event if he's 9 times out of 10 he'll main event at Triplemania. So
yep,
he's never going to lose his mask because he's Psycho Clown.
Yeah, he's not quite as dramatic, quite as interesting when it's just a kind of chubby Mexican dude underneath the mask,
Man, clown.
These lads do a very, very solid Lucha de Apuestas match. It has everything you'd imagine it would have. They rip the mask, they blade, they go to the outside, they brawl into the crowd a bit, they do the weapons, they do every single thing that you can imagine. They plead to the crowd, etc., etc., etc. The Rudo lads who came out with Rhea Scorpion get involved. Psycho Clown eventually has it won anyway. And it's just like, what? But his sister jumped in with a fucking claw hammer. There's about to be a murder.
Clown.
Instead, Goya Klong kicks Psycho in the balls, not using the hammer, mind. Bloody sisters, who needs them, eh?
I mean, I did think she was about to actually murder Psycho Clown with a hammer, but who would have thought that his sister would turn on her brother in the main event?
Everyone who's seen a Lucha de Apuestas match.
What I want is just a standard, call it down the line, honor versus honor, no interference.
Yeah, that's not how these main events work, and you bloody know it. The second he comes out with family members, you're like, well, she's going to turn on him.
Well, hang on a minute. Mystico's kid didn't turn on him. Although he was in Rose Double Z by then, so I suppose he couldn't get there.
He almost managed to turn the kid's head back to front, so, yeah.
Exorcist style shit for Mystico Jr.
Fucking A. Rhea Scorpion rolls up Psycho after Psycho's clown has booted him in the bollocks. For the 1-2. Would you believe it, Tax? He kicked out.
Burrito.
Amazing that. Yabadi! Da, 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 da. And his name is John Cena Clown. Goya takes one to the face. I'm sure she had a few of those in her time. Psycho Clown with the float over rolling victory thing. It's lovely for the 1-2.
With his little Yoshi tonic.
Yeah, man. It's really nice. It was like a Yoshi tonic kind of like Bret Owen victory roll combination thing. It was really quite cool.
So we'll have to rename the Yoshi Tatsu then, do we?
Don't know about that. For the 1-2-3 and winner, as you might expect, of eternity is Psycho Clown.
Wait, Psycho Clown won at a Triplemania? What?
Psycho Clown won. Like, he never loses, dude. Nice pop to finish the night, because there's been not very many pops this whole night. So it's nice to see the guys actually working a proper Lucha de Apuestas type main event. Lots
of respect after this match, showing respect to Super Porky. And then, speaking of Super Porky, Mr. E. Scorpion gets his chubby kid to come in and cut his hair off.
Well, she tries at least.
I mean, hello, learning to use a pair of scissors. I know that, but
let me call this. Hold on. So, it gets really AAA after the show. So we've had this brutal match. Okay, it's like a death match. Like, if you don't know, it's special, whatever. So blunt scissors to cut the hair. She could not cut this hair at all. So the ref comes over with a pair of clippers, which are wired with no on switch and no power. And they're like, why isn't this working? So funny. Oh my fucking God. So this goes on for ages. What, like 2-3 minutes of them literally trying to chop this guy's hair with the fucking clippers that aren't on and don't have any power running to them, Tax. What the fuck were they thinking?
Solar power clippers.
Oh, it's so fucking stupid. It literally gets to the point where Rhea Scorpion grabs the mic and basically turns to the crowd and goes, yeah, this might take a while. That got translated in the Twitch chat. It was really funny.
Oh, God.
Imagine the panic backstage when then watching these monitors going, oh, those scissors aren't working. Oh, no, don't worry. The ref's got a pair of clippers. Oh, the clippers have got a cable. No batteries.
Don't worry. Murder Clown can come on and just rip his hair out with his bare hands. Hang on. Why has Murder Clown already left the building? He wasn't in the main event. Oh, fucking hell.
But there's riots of like fans and stuff who doesn't leave during the show, you know?
Absolutely.
Like, like the Beatles.
This was ultimate clusterfuck at the end.
Mate, imagine the panic backstage where I was like, go find a pair of scissors, go find a pair of scissors, go find a pair of scissors.
Just look in Pagano's bag. He'll have 12 and a knife.
Yeah, fucking A. Someone finally finds a pair of scissors backstage and not the Arena Mexico. Runs out to the ring. The ref just jumps in, pushes the little girl out the way, starts chopping off Ray's hair while the daughter cries. It's fucking amazing. AAA is just the very, very best. So eventually the ref hands the hair to the daughter, who gives it to Psycho Clown. We play the clown music and we're out of here. Oh, wait. Psycho and Ray now have to cut more promos. It's about 10 minutes after the match is now ended. The pyro plays, so does Psycho's music again, but Ray needs to cut another promo. The director is like, fuck you guys, and just cuts the feed anyway. AAA is the fucking best thing in existence, and we're out of here.
Burrito!
5 stars, best event of the year. Fuck CM Punk, give me AAA.
Well, it set up a great show, which we're going to get soon with Heroes Immortals. What's that? 14. Heroes Immortals 14. But as we said, it's the next pay-per-view for AAA.
Brilliant. I don't care until next year's Triplemania. I can't watch this every week.
It's Triplemania for us. I mean, how would you cornflake rate this?
5, obviously.
Exactly. It's 5 stars in not Arena Mexico.
Default 5 stars, right?
7 burritos in Arena Mexico.
If you've got Murder Clown on your show, you're getting 5 cornflakes from me. No questions asked.
Technically, it's 10 because he was on it twice.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll tell you what, let's break the star rating. Fuck it. 10 Meltzer stars.
10 Meltzer stars.
Fuck you, Kenny and Okada. Get fucked. We've got AAA.
Oh, man, it was so nice to have a break from shitty Raw. I can't believe we're back to the 10th of March, 2014 or 2013.
Yeah. We are in the run to WrestleMania 30 now, at least.
Yeah. I mean, we'll be back next week, 10th of March, 2014. Will this be relevant? Do we think the Dragon is going to debut on Sunday night on AEW?
I think Adam Cole debuts this Sunday at All Out. I think they save the Arthur Ashe for Dragon, or the other way around. It'll be one or the other. I take it back. I think the original plan was to have Dragon debut at Arthur Ashe because it's New York and everything else. I think they will actually do that at All Out now because they've got Adam Cole to debut at Arthur Ashe. And Dragon understands that the new guys are more important than the older guys. And Dragon is beyond his best at this point.
I also think they'll debut him Sunday because they'll get a crowd pop. I get the feeling how things are going in the States. We might start seeing a few more reduced crowds or no crowd shows coming up by the tail end of the year. So if they save Dragon for later in September, it might even be too late. Because
I'm hoping they can get that Arthur Ashe show. I know I want everyone to be safe and everything, but that Arthur Ashe, God, that stadium looks perfect for pro wrestling. Can't wait to see what that looks like.
It's going to be great, but I think I said from a business and a logic standpoint, like if they were still at Daly's place, Punk wouldn't have gone. Yeah, I'll debut. I'll come out to no crowd.
Course. Yeah,
I still always think, and I don't want to end the pod on a sad note. I just always think how good have it been to have Brody in front of fans when he debuted and stuff like that, and push on that whole feud rather than just be in an empty arena stuff. It would have been so good, but. As we said, I love AEW.
Well, I love the fact cry now, eh?
I love AEW. I love the fact that they allow this agreement with AAA. Deonna Purrazzo needs to be involved in some of the AEW women's division, even if they get her 100%. To come in and wrestle for the NWA belt on Dynamite. Definitely. She needs to go on there. Brian Cage is dangerous. Vikingo and Laredo Kid are incredible tag team wrestlers. Pentagon Jr. means that copyright doesn't exist in Mexico.
Absolutely. Let's get Vikingo to AEW, please, as soon as possible.
Where can people find you on social medias?
At Fanboy Rich on Twitter. Go look at my work on the World of... That's our podcast, World of Wrestling podcast. I work for Wrestle Talk. Hello.
I'm at the Tex Williams. I accept no bookings at the moment because British wrestling is full of nonces and weirdos. However,
unless you're Conan and you want to do commentary for AAA.
Just remember, have you heard the... On the plus point, tell a friend to listen to our podcast. Tell a friend to listen to our podcast.
Listen to our podcast.
As always, if you are listening, stay safe, especially if things you might have seen on social media recently anyway. Always reach out to talk to people. Don't suffer alone. COVID sucks. Keeping people indoors, it can add to anxiety and anything. Just reach out to anyone. Even if you don't know anyone, message us. We will chat to you. We will talk to you if you just need an ear. Don't anyone suffer in silence. Enjoy pro wrestling. Enjoy our podcast. Follow us at World of Rest Pod. And if you like what we do, make sure you buy a t-shirt at amazon.co.uk. Look for all of our stuff at worldofwrestlingpodcast.com.
Yeah, don't take life too seriously. Love you.
Watch AAA.
Bye. Watch AAA. It's great fun. Trust me, you'll have a lovely time. Bye, everyone. We'll catch you next week for more WWE 2014 Raw. Fuck.
No! Big Mummy!
Brutal! Porrito!
The louder you guys are, the better the wrestlers will perform for you tonight.
And that's why I kicked your leg out of your leg.
We're tough. We can take it, baby.
You gotta penetrate in the back, baby.
Oh, I can see what you're talking. Wait just a minute.
Bonito!